Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Hey, friend, welcome back to Through Her Lens with Neeta B. And today we're going to talk about something that I know you struggle with because I've struggled with it too: overthinking, getting caught in our head, getting caught in our thoughts, overthinking every step that we need to take. Now, be real with me for a second. How many ideas do you have in your head? How many ideas do you have sitting in your notes app? And how many times have you said, I'll do it once I get it right? I'll do it once it's perfect, once I figure it all out. Meanwhile, days, weeks, months, even years go by, and that thing you wanted to do is still sitting there, untouched, and waiting for just the right time for you to get it right. Sound familiar? Yeah, I know. It definitely does. Because that's me. I am the queen of overthinking, the queen of over planning, the queen of over analyzing. But here's the thing: overthinking, it's sneaky. It makes you feel like you're being productive because you're brainstorming, you're planning, you're tweaking, you're adjusting. But what it's really doing is procrastinating. It's keeping you safe from failure, safe from judgment, safe from actually finding out what could happen if you just took action. And friend, the truth is, overthinking, it isn't protecting you, it's paralyzing you. Prime example from my own life. When I merged all of my brands under It's Neeta B, I thought I had to get every little detail perfect before I could move forward. Notebooks full of plans, notes app, Google Docs, Canva drafts stacked up and endless outlines. But do you know what all the planning got me? Stuck, not taking motion, no forward movement. I was creating constantly, but I wasn't executing. And the longer I stayed in my head, the heavier it all got. It wasn't until I said, you know what? I'm going to just put together what I have and I'm going to put it out there. I am going to get it to be good enough. And once it's good enough, I'm going to make that website live. I'm going to announce the launch and we're going to make it do what it do. Let me post a clip. Let me write a blog post. Let me just get it out. And in that, I realized something important. Clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from motion. And a lot of times we get caught looking around at what others are doing, looking at things happening around us, and comparing our journey to others. When we really need to realize our race is ours alone to run. On this journey, you just have to do it. You just have to start because there will never be a right time. There will never be a perfect time. It will never feel just right. So you just have to do it. You have to execute. You have to go. So here are three shifts that I had to make that really helped me to break free of that rut of procrastination, of planning, of strategizing, of trying to get it right. And I know they will help you too. Number one, do one small thing daily. Don't wait for the big launch. Don't wait for the perfect plan. What is one thing that you can do today to move the needle forward? Record that one voice note, make that one post, write that one email. Choose one thing that you can do today. And in my life, to me, that looks like, what is one thing I can do today? What is one thing I can do to move my needle forward? Whether that is batch record podcast episodes, plan my content for the month, go and research some social media trends and gather my content. Those are different things that you can do to take action, to move that needle forward. So you're not stuck with the idea and you're not stuck with a lack of action. The next thing, you can start to shift your mindset. Start to think of things as dominoes and not mountains. Instead of seeing your idea as one great big mountain to climb, one great big goal to achieve, see it as the first domino, the first layer, the first thing that you're building. Think about it this way: content serves various purposes. You can take one piece of content And you can make it a podcast episode, you can make it a blog, you can make it 3 clips, a reel, a TikTok, a carousel post. One action creates the many. And a lot of times we feel like we have to create to build our community, to reach our dreams, to reach our goals, when really, if we take that one action and then we break that one big action down into smaller pieces, we find that we really do have endless content streams. And the third thing is to remember that done is better than perfect. Yes, say that with me. Done is better than perfect. And that is something as a recovering perfectionist that I have really had to master because I have always wanted everything to have just the right look. Oh, it has to be just perfect to go up. But you realize that perfectionism is procrastination. While you're out here trying to make things perfect, the next person is taking action with things that don't look nearly as good as yours, things that aren't nearly as perfected as yours, but they're taking action. They have momentum because they're not focused on just getting it right. So every single time, it is up to you to remember that done beats perfect. Get it to a place to where it's good enough and let it go. As a favorite saying that we always tell my kids with basketball, you miss 100% of the shots that you never take. And in this realm, nobody remembers that post that you never made. Nobody remembers that content that you never put up. But they will remember when you share that message, even if it wasn't flawless. So I want you to think about this a little. What is one thing that you've been sitting on? That business idea, that podcast, creating content, coaching, consulting, that piece of content? Picture yourself 1 year from now. Do you want to still be stuck in the rut and thinking about it? Or do you want to look back and say, wow, I actually started. I actually did it. If I was a betting woman, I would say that you want to look back a year from now and say, wow, I did it. So, friend, your gift isn't meant to live in your head or in your drafts. It's meant to live out loud. Start where you are, start with what you have, do what you can. Because what you will find is once you start, all the pieces start to come together. And if you're tired of spinning in circles and you're ready to come, and if you're tired of spinning in circles and you're ready for some structure, some community, some guidance, then I can help. Hit the link in the show notes to book a discovery call. Together, we can get you moving from stuck to executing. But until next time, I want you to remember your voice matters, your story matters, and the world is waiting for what you have to share.